Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
No, 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 no. Nah.
I keep getting so many TikToks about the Diddy parties.
Yeah, I can't afford that much fucking baby oil, so
I
I don't do
have to go to Sam's Club.
it. We're Americans. We buy in bulk.
Yeah. We just bought it by the pallet. We go through a lot. It's the
Yeah,
stupidest excuse I've ever heard.
I do love how like country music like stays in form because like for a long time they've just been following the rap culture.
Yeah.
So got P Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Country's got Garth Brooks.
Yep.
Apparently, he sexually assaulted his hairdresser, makeup
Oh,
lady.
it was someone in his crew. I don't know what her role was,
Yeah, it was like
but
his makeup hairdresser lady.
yeah, it was someone in his like show to show crew.
Allegedly.
Allegedly
Yes.
did the R word and SA
Yeah.
to her.
Well, I guess so. From the news article, from the New York Times,
Mm.
um, supposedly he took her. He was on tour, and they were flying to some city, and usually there's a bunch of people that go, but this time on the private plane, it was just him and her.
Hmm.
And then she like realized that uh, they were staying in the same suite and only had one bedroom.
Oh.
And then he just grabbed her
Oh.
and like he like well I guess first he's like took off all his clothes and then he like grabbed her and according to her, she like drug him or he drug her to the bedroom. The court documents says that she's like less than 5 foot tall,
Mm-hmm.
so really short and like 100 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah,
And Garth Brooks, pretty big boy,
yeah, he's over 6 foot, and I mean
pretty
probably
heavy set.
probably like 280, I'd say.
Yeah. That's scary.
Yeah, but then she continued to work for him for 2 more years.
Yeah, suspicious, right?
Yeah, weird. But
Accusations, accusations.
what I thought was weird about it is that he preemptively filed a lawsuit for defamation
Yeah.
before she filed anything,
Hmm.
like before she filed any accusations.
Mm-hmm.
He preemptively to basically make it to where she couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
I
It,
seen something else also
what's that?
that was very controversial. What was Jim Carrey's like ex-wife? What was her name?
Oh, that dude has I don't know how many ex-wives. Like,
Okay, well, I don't remember which ex-wife it was. One of Jim Carrey's ex-wives.
mhm.
There were some videos dug up because of this whole like Justin Bieber Diddy thing,
Okay.
all the stuff between them. They dug up this video of one of Jim Carrey's ex-wives, um, saying like this is whenever Justin Bieber was like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
Very, very young, but very, very famous. Um, the lady said that she went up to him and like kissed him and was like hugging up on him. And she openly said this in the interview for some whatever and was like, if I was given the opportunity, I would him, blank him. But she used the M word,
Right.
like predator M word.
Hmm.
And she said that straight from her mouth in an interview on like a red carpet or whatever after meeting him, that she would do that to him at like 12, 13 years old. How crazy that is to openly say that. And no one thought anything of it because it's a woman on a boy. They're like, oh, that's cool
Yeah.
or whatever. It's not.
Well, I mean, in Hollywood, I mean, even if a guy said it, it probably wouldn't have been like, they'd be like, oh, okay.
If Jack Nicholson said it, it would have been terrible. Hell would have broke loose.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like that one TikTok video where, them guys that like set up um, chomos
Hmm.
online and everything, and then they meet them in pub, and then they usually end up smacking them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, they ended up getting a producer of like several movies and shows and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, and he was not phased by it. at all.
He was completely like, all right, cool.
Yeah, like he wasn't phased at all by it. Like it didn't matter to him.
That's
He's like,
crazy.
oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was just buying her pizza, so it's not illegal. It's not a big deal. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's just so openly okay
Yeah,
with it.
Hollywood's weird, dude. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way I could ever. I don't even want to visit there.
you
Like,
don't?
no,
Oh,
not
I still
Hollywood.
do.
Nah, like LA, fine.
Hmm.
You know,
Oh, that's what I mean. I want to visit
yeah,
LA.
LA is fine, but yeah, like go to like Hollywood and where all the studios and shit are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So,
think it'd be pretty cool to go on a trip there.
well, I don't know. Yeah, it's a cool place to visit, I guess, but like not Hollywood, but California in general. Like I like Northern California myself, but
Yeah, I would want to go to like Orange County.
yeah,
That'd be sick.
but yeah. So yeah, Garth Brooks is following in P Diddy's footsteps. I guess he's keeping it on a smaller scale, though.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, he's only
It's one
going.
person versus hundreds.
You're right. You
Yeah.
know, he's only buying one bottle of baby oil, and he's buying 100 pallets. But
Yeah,
you know,
it's crazy.
there's a Costco right down there. You buy in bulk. Lamest excuse ever, but
Um, Something else that I seen in the news, well, not in the news, but ads. They made a documentary for Christopher Reeves,
oh
and
yeah,
it's coming out in theaters on the 11th.
oh that's cool.
And I really, really want to go see it. It's called
Mhm.
Superman, two worded.
Right.
I was like, that is super sick, and I really, really want to go watch it.
Yeah. I mean, he was an interesting guy, and I mean, do you even know how he got paralyzed?
A horse kicking him, right?
Yeah, he fell
Or
off
stepped on a
he
horse.
fell off a horse.
Yeah,
It's like Superman fell off a horse, and now he's like no movement. So crazy, but
I knew it was something with a horse. Yeah.
yeah, but he did make it into a Smallville episode. So
Do they?
yeah, you don't remember that one?
Mm-mm. I haven't
Yeah,
seen Smallville in a long time.
he was like a professor. Yeah, I mean, you were young enough. You didn't even know who Christopher Reeves was, but
No, no. I really, really loved Smallville growing up, though. I still have the whole series that you gave me,
no, yeah,
except for like one or two seasons, I think,
yeah, I
was
lost him
missing.
somewhere.
Huh?
I lost him somewhere.
And I remember in one of the like books of DVDs you gave me for each season, like
Yeah.
each season was a book of CDs or DVDs.
Mhm.
I'm missing one singular DVD out of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at. I'm like, no.
You should rebuild the set.
Huh?
You should rebuild the set.
I've always wanted to, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can buy them like the individual seasons at finished stock.
Hmm.
It's just having the money and then being in stock, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah. Speaking of money,
You want to talk about all the money you went through?
oh my God, I was only gone for a day and a half
Yep.
and ended up spending $320
Hmm.
in a day and a half. I don't even know how because it was with I went on the trip with me and the old lady,
Hmm.
and she hates that I call her old lady, but it's an old country thing. Um, I went on the trip with her, and like she basically like sugar mommed me for a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
like comic books, um, just a bunch of nerd shit.
Right.
And somehow, some way, she paid for almost all the stuff, but I ended up paying more money. I don't know how she finagled this situation here, but I spent so much money and bought literally nothing. I
Yeah.
don't know how.
Yeah. It's easy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like whenever you're younger and take you out to go do things, and
Yeah,
I'd blow through a bunch of money and you wouldn't even notice.
it's crazy.
Yeah. It's different whenever it's your own wallet creaking
Yeah,
open. Yeah.
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 Gosh, it was so
Wait
expensive.
till you have kids.
I did buy majority of like food and stuff,
Hmm.
but it wasn't that much, you know? Like we went to uh Cheddar's
Right.
Saturday night and we only spent like $50 and I paid for my half of it. And then everything else was like cheap food.
Yeah.
Like we got McDonald's for breakfast, like,
Yeah.
because I got good breakfast.
Well, I mean, it's I mean, if you're in a serious relationship, the best thing to do is, you know, I spent this much and she spent this much, and that, it's we spent this much,
Yeah,
because I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, sure, you got separate accounts and separate checks and all that stuff, but end of the day, it's a we thing.
yeah.
So,
We both spent pretty equal amounts of money, I'd say.
mhm.
It's just it kicked me so much harder.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I was just, oh no. But thankfully, I get paid weekly, and it's different for her, so it's like I have a little more to lean on.
right,
But it still was like, oh my gosh, so much money. But I got so many comic books I've always wanted.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. If people, I'm gonna nerd for a second.
Go
If
ahead.
people know who Todd McFarlane is, McFarlane, however you say it, he is my favorite comic book artist of all time. And I finally, for the first time in my life, makes me want to be religious. I'm so happy. I got the comic book I've wanted my entire life, which is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man #1. It's a reprint, like collector's edition thing,
Yeah.
but I still get to have a copy of it, of my favorite art I've ever seen in my life. He's also the creator for Spawn. Um, okay, that's my nerding out. I'm just really excited about that one comic book.
Well, to kind of back you up on it, like comic book art is like really underrated.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
I mean, there's some fantastic drawings and like covers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That to me are just iconic. Like I'd love to have them just to put them in a frame, hang them on the wall.
yeah.
Um,
In the cover for the one I just got of Todd McFarlane, that won best cover of the year for like 4 or 5 years.
yeah. I mean, I guess I could probably still do that to my bedroom. I mean, since I ain't getting no booty, I might as well just go ahead and just completely like nerd out
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
I won't get them Superman sheets. I wonder if they make them in queen size. I don't know. I have to Amazon that.
I was gonna buy some Cars sheets,
Jesus.
like Lightning McQueen,
think they
and
think they make a queen size car bed.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh for sure. And if they do, I'm buying it.
So like how my back's been hurting
Yeah,
because we were talking about beds. I got sidetracked, but um, so my back's been hurting, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a mattress, right?
yeah,
So I was like, I'll make a little pallet on the floor, and I just slept on the floor because that's always helped my back before.
yeah.
Um, it did not fix it overnight, of course. And I get up the next morning and, I go to get up and I like roll over on all fours. And I'm like there on all fours going, all right, what do I do now? Like, I was like, really like, can I reach my phone? Because I thought I was going
Can
to
I
have to
call for
call you.
help?
Yeah. So maybe this Christmas, if you could think about maybe a life alert bracelet for me, that'd be good.
Got it.
So I actually don't feel too bad today. But
Yeah, I've noticed that you were kind of up and around and doing stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, kick ass, old man, get it done.
Yeah, it comes and goes. I don't know what the deal is. It just stayed longer this time.
Yeah.
Oh man, but
Um,
but you had fun.
I did. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Got so many comic books. Got like 4 different Funko Pops to add to my collection.
yeah.
Um, got some stuff for her. Got some good food. Stayed in a hotel. It
What
was it was a pretty damn good weekend.
what was the best food?
The best food?
Yeah.
Ooh, probably Qdoba.
What was it?
Qdoba? Hey,
At the
shh.
knife.
Sorry, the dog's here. I got Qdoba. It's like some people say it's the better version of Chipotle.
Oh, so like any other version than Chipotle?
Basically, yeah, it's
Okay.
like a build your own burrito or bowl or whatever.
Hmm.
And I got it and it was really good. Not as good as Chipotle, but still really good. Um, so yeah, I'd probably say that. Or I had Steak and Shake for the first time too. That was pretty good shit too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't
Hold on, Mr.
believe
Steak
I
and
never
Shake.
took you there.
I mean, I could have whenever I was a kid, but I don't remember it ever
No,
being there.
I don't think I did, but I can't believe I didn't.
What
It's
was
weird.
bad is we went to Steak and Shake, and then we were driving to a flea market or whatever after that,
Yeah.
and we passed by a Whataburger.
Uh,
A Whataburger. I was like, no, we could have gone to Whataburger.
Missouri Whataburger doesn't feel the same
It's Texas.
as Texas
Yeah,
Whataburger.
you're right.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It, it's Missouri good.
The
Like,
first time I had Whataburger, it was in Texas,
yeah.
and it's never been the same.
Yeah, like I ate Whataburger for the first time coming back from a cruise, and I was thinking about, you know what, Texas wouldn't be a bad place to live.
Yeah, because
So,
of Whataburger.
oh yeah, God Almighty, it was so good.
One thing that really pisses me off is people saying Waterburger. Everybody in Missouri calls Whataburger Waterburger.
Waterburger.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like I guess it slides off the tongue easier than Whataburger, but they say
I
Waterburger.
I don't usually correct grammar, but I think I would on that.
I'm looking at you, Colin. You, mm,
Colin, how dare you?
yeah, he calls it Waterburger. I'm like, dude, you're a freak. Go back to the circus.
Uh,
It's what a burger. Something else that happened in the news. Fun facts.
what's up?
Big old flood
Yeah,
from Hurricane Helen. Is that what it was?
yeah, I think
Or
so.
Helena? Something like that. Big old flood in North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's all I know about it. You know anything?
Well, I think the death toll is somewhere in the 200s so far.
Wow.
There's still a bunch of people missing, but they pretty much are assuming that they're dead at this
Yeah.
point because it's been like 3 days. Um, one of the weird things about it, since the flood like came through and it disturbed a lot of things,
Hmm.
there are now swarms of yellow jackets,
Isn't that
very
crazy?
very agitated, flying around, stinging the shit out of people.
I wonder why.
Well, I mean, they're all their nests have been destroyed because the flood, like came
Oh.
through and washed through. Like, if you haven't seen pictures of it, I mean, it's nasty.
Hmm.
Like, it just like cut through this like mountain valley,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's that I suggest you look up pictures of it after this
Okay.
because it's like that's a lot of devastation for water.
See, the only thing I've seen about the flood was this one TikTok, like one viral TikTok of
Mm,
somebody filming the barbecue grill during the flood.
I
Their
didn't see.
barbecue grill is like it's just one of those roll out in your yard, simple, cheap barbecue grills, right?
Yeah,
But it's like it's just standing on the ground, and there's about 2 foot of water running past the legs of it,
yeah,
right? It's like it should be swept away.
right.
And it's this TikTok of these thousands and thousands of gallons of water just covering this area, and there's this barbecue grill just staying there. And it went viral because the barbecue grill refused to fucking move. There's a whole picnic table floating down right next to it.
Yeah.
Barbecue grill refuses to move, and everybody was asking. It got like 13 million likes. Like it went viral. All right, and the people in it were asking for like a follow up. Like, we need a follow up. Did it ever go away? Did it ever get floated off? And they posted a repost video of it, and the barbecue grill is still standing in the same spot. And you can tell they didn't put it back because it's got all these shrubs and like
Mm.
brush wrapped around the barbecue grill because it got stuck by it. This barbecue grill, it was, I don't know why. I know it's so dumb, but it is so interesting how that kind of thing works.
I I feel like your generation is going to travel from all over the country to go barbecue on that grill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If they had like the Airbnb, they turned that house into Airbnb, you could rent it and use the barbecue grill. I'd do it just to use the infamous barbecue grill.
Yeah.
Like they need to spray paint it in gold or something, and like call it Elvis's barbecue grill or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Everybody would come look at it.
Well, I'm actually kind of worried about that whole flood thing because like Jamie's got me back into watching these gaming videos,
Yeah.
and they're from North Carolina.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I think they're off on the coast or something. This was like up in the mountains where it
Okay.
did it. It was close to that Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
like place you went.
Where I got
But
my tattoo I'm looking at right now.
yeah, the random Tennessee tattoo. Uh, yeah, I don't know how you can have a Tennessee tattoo and be an Alabama fan.
I'm not really a big Alabama fan. I don't watch any college football. It's just the only team I like in college football is Alabama.
Yeah, because you like to say one.
Hold on.
Yeah, so
No, they're actually like a really good football team too.
well, yeah, but I mean that's like saying like oh, well the Chiefs they're all right this year, like they've been good for several years now. Before
Yeah.
that, it was the Patriots. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It kind of reminded me like of the Joplin tornado
Yeah.
that came through, and it's weird how like someplace that like you grew up going to all the time, and then there's so much devastation, you don't even know where you're at.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like a whole new world.
Yeah, it's like I was lost in a place that I couldn't get lost in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no landmarks or anything. Everything's
Yeah.
just demolished. And
Like you remember exactly how to get to like a specific Sonic or whatever because you're like you turn on this road with the red fire hydrant or whatever
yeah,
and like everything's gone.
yeah. And one thing I didn't like, I was watching the coverage of the flood on ABC News, and so we have a natural disaster, right? And um, over 200 people dead, several missing. We got yellow jackets everywhere.
Yeah.
So this is why it's Trump's fault. And
Yeah.
it's like, good Lord, like, come on.
How did they try and play it into Trump's fault?
I don't. He said something in a rally or something. I
Like
don't.
I'm assuming that they blame like global warming on 'em or something or whatever.
They'll blame him for anything,
Yeah.
and I mean, I'm not saying he's blame free on a lot of things, but I mean, can we just not have something that isn't Donald Trump related?
Yeah.
Like like if something bad happens, somehow we got to tie that into him.
Yeah.
You know, um,
Like no politician is a good person. Not a single one of them.
no.
But I think Donald Trump did a hell of a lot more good than he did bad in office.
I mean, it depends on what's important to you. Like if the economy is important to you, then yes, he did a better job.
I think that's probably one of the most
You know,
important things in
if
keeping us out of war.
if foreign relations is a strong thing for you, then no, he didn't do very good foreign relations.
Okay.
You yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's just like Obama had his strengths, had his weaknesses.
Yeah.
Bush, Clinton, everybody. I mean, because they're just people.
Didn't Obama pull us out of a war?
No,
He did something with military that was really good. I forgot what it was though.
a lot of drone strikes.
Well, yeah, but there was something like he saved a lot of American lives or something in some way. Forget what it was. And it was on a military level.
I don't remember that. With the war stuff, I didn't think he was very good at it because like he we got into several conflicts that weren't all out wars, but we were doing a lot and a lot of drone strikes,
Yeah, I remember the drone
stuff
strikes.
like that. The border stuff. If that's I mean, Obama was a lot stricter on the border than what Trump was.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't really care to hear that, but I mean, it was true. So like he deported a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it's only bad if Trump does it and da 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 da. So
You know what's kind of weird? Like, I know you've been around this earth forever.
okay, that's
Um,
hurtful.
like you've seen a lot of presidents, right?
I mean several, I guess, but
Well, like in my lifetime, the first president I can remember having was Obama.
I
I,
remember a little bit of Reagan. I remember Clinton. I remember Bush, both Bushes, Obama, Trump. I don't remember Joe. Like there's like there's little bits of like flashes, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like he's here, then he's gone. Like, I thought I dreamed him, really, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not gonna like completely like throw my political shit out here. I really hope that Kamala does not win.
Yeah.
Because I don't care really if Trump wins or anything like that. I just don't want Kamala in office.
Well, regardless of who wins, they need to figure something out. Like they need both sides need to grow the fuck up real
Hmm.
quick.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's getting stupid. You know, Trump has 2 assassination attempts now.
Hmm.
You know, but we also got
That we know of.
yeah. But then we have Trump with Elon Musk at a rally, telling the Republicans and stuff at the rally that if Trump doesn't win this election, then we won't have another election ever. That's his prediction. I'm like, yeah, that's really calming things down.
Yeah.
They both sides talk about like calming down the rhetoric and talking more about policies and not hating on each other as much. But neither side want to do it. They keep doing it,
Yeah.
and something bad's gonna happen to somebody
Yeah.
uh, eventually or soon or something because of how they handle themselves. Because they handle themselves like a couple junior high kids
Yeah.
getting in a fight.
Yeah.
You know,
They're being very, very childish.
there's a lot of name calling. There's a lot of pushing. And, they don't ever do anything to each other
Yeah.
until somebody's older sibling comes in and knocks the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's very disappointing to me on our politics. And every other country's politics probably pretty close to the same thing.
Hmm.
But it's this day and age of you got to have the soundbite, you got to have the trending TikTok,
Yeah.
you got to get the most Facebook memes.
Hmm.
Like it's nothing. Everybody's shooting for a highlight reel.
Yeah, they are.
Like how many
It's
times
like
have
the NBA.
how many times have you ever listened to a whole presidential speech?
I did whenever Trump was running against Hillary. I listened to one, and that was it.
Like, are we talking about debate or speech?
They were debating.
No, I'm talking about a speech.
Never.
So presidents used to give 45 minutes to an hour and a half speech.
Yeah.
Always sucked too because I only had 3 channels growing up and they were on every single fucking one.
Hmm.
But I actually went back and listened to Obama's speech. I've listened to a bunch of different speeches, but
Yeah.
Obama was actually probably the best speech that I listened to. It was his "Yes We Can" speech. Is like whenever he was officially like president elect,
Yeah.
and he gave that speech, and it's actually moving, and it gave. And I wasn't an Obama fan by any means,
Hmm.
but a good speech is a good speech.
Yeah.
And he gave his line of like, this is what I want to do, and this is how I think we can do it. And if we don't do it, we can do this, and if we come together, and da 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 da. And he was trying to unify, and that's
Hmm.
what presidents used to do was
Yeah.
try to unify. This whole like, Democrats suck. No, they don't. Their policies may suck. But people as Democrats, they don't suck. People as Republicans, they don't suck. They just got different policies.
Yeah.
And I hate somebody needs to come in and dab the shit out of all of them
Yeah.
because I don't know. I'd send a lot of them to their room without dinner. So,
And they would raise hell.
yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that tangent there. But yeah,
Nobody's getting dinner tonight.
yeah, I don't know. Fuck them fuckers. Like all of them, both sides. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my best suggestion is, you know, buy what guns you can, store what ammo you can, just in case,
Yeah,
because something's going to happen eventually. Maybe not in my lifetime, but you should
something will
probably
happen.
have a couple.
Hmm.
So,
Um, let's try and switch some topics here.
all right,
Turn the tables.
what do you got?
So I was wondering about a relationship question.
Ooh, shit.
Well, I mean, we like to get into deep conversations every once in a while.
Well,
Um,
I'll do my best, regardless of my track record.
and I don't want people looking into this. This has nothing to do with me. It was just a good question, okay, assholes. Uh, um,
That scares me.
how do you, wow, okay.
Why do I
Messed
feel
up
like this is
twice.
not going to sound good whatsoever?
Okay. In a relationship, how do you go from you two against each other versus you two against the problem?
Hmm. So, like, instead of you guys arguing about something,
This is
you
metaphorically.
right. But okay, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. So instead of you two fighting about what happened, you guys conversating on how to fix what happened. Is it?
Instead of trying to win the argument, trying to solve the problem.
Well, um,
Yeah, we stumped him.
it to me it depends on the two people that are in the relationship.
You
You
don't
know,
think anybody can do that?
I don't think everybody can do that.
Okay.
I mean, everybody has the potential to,
Yeah.
but you have to actually be in the mindset. Both parties have to be in that mindset of, you know, it because it's not supposed to be you and them versus each other. It's supposed to be you and them against everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to be a team, a two-person team. Um, however you plan on filling that roster, I guess. Um, but yeah, if you or your partner is in the mindset of wanting to be right, then it's not going to work. You know, both parties should be in the mindset of like not having to be right.
Yeah.
You know, everybody should be heard.
Hmm.
You should be able to say your point of view, and they should be able to say their point of view, and you can disagree on how to fix the problem. But as long as the conversation stays open,
Yeah.
you know, the whole mythology of how guys don't communicate well.
Hmm.
Um, I don't. I think that's a stereotype that isn't true.
Okay.
Um, because it's not that we don't communicate well; we just communicate differently.
Yeah.
You know, we are very much 1 + 1 = 2, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, we don't care why one feels like a one. You know, like we don't care about the intent or the emotions of it. It's just 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean that should definitely be a goal of anybody's relationship is the two of you against the problem, not the problem between the two of you.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps.
Sure. Yeah. I was thinking of a good relationship question for this episode, and that seemed like a pretty good one
Well,
because it could be relatable to a lot of people.
yeah. Well, I mean, shit, we'd have to get a lot of people to listen first.
Sure.
I don't know. Yeah, relationships are funny. Like, because they can be good, they can be bad, and they can be both.
Yeah.
Like, being in a good, bad relationship is weird. Because I know that sounds like an oxymoron or whatever, but
Yeah.
like, you can be in a bad relationship that makes you feel really good.
Yeah.
And, I mean, a lot of us have been in it.
Yep.
And, you know, and usually by the time you recognize that, it's too late. Like you've already wasted time, resources, burned bridges with other potential, candidates that would have been a much better suit.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, being able to recognize those signs. And I can't even recognize all the signs. Hmm, I was in deep thought, which ain't that deep. It's kind of the shallow end up in here.
Okay. Video games, Marvel, Star Wars. How's it going?
Jesus. I didn't watch. I didn't really watch any movies or anything this weekend. I was going to watch that Agatha one. And I don't want to talk about it because I don't want any spoilers.
Yeah.
But um,
Me and the old lady have been keeping up with it every week.
yeah,
It's really
I
good.
I did go back. Like I brought News Gaming before because Jamie kind of got me back into it. So I was watching all their ARC episodes.
Yeah.
I kind of want to buy the game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie's got it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, maybe me and him can get on there and dick around on it.
I actually left to buy a PS5.
Hmm.
I still refuse to buy one.
Well, I think I'm gonna buy. I think I'm gonna buy that game. I'm gonna check it out. Jamie's actually supposed to come over tonight to play it.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna show it to me. But
Cool.
anyway, I just kind of want to check out some of the things because, like, there's like mod list that you can just get.
Yeah.
Um, it's not just like PC exclusive. There's so like you got content creators that you like and you want to play on their map where
Yeah.
like their buildings are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can do that. Like you can download their map.
Really?
Yeah. And it'll have their structures and stuff like that on there already put in.
So when they get on their world, will you be in it, or is it just
No,
modeling the copy?
it's taking their map and putting it on your server or
Okay.
whatever. So it takes their
You gonna try and
settings.
do that for Neves?
Well, I'm gonna let them get along a little ways. Like,
So you can tell
well,
her.
they probably don't have anything on there, but um, I'll wait for them to complete the season
Yeah.
because then they have all their stuff set up on
Yeah.
there, and then I'll probably do that if I buy the game, which I'm like 99% sure I will. So,
That'd be sick.
but I don't know. Would you want to play it?
Play the new arc?
Yeah,
Um, see, I don't know because I'm really behind on it. I haven't played Arc in a couple of years.
it's the same thing. It's just prettier.
Well, I wouldn't even be able to do the old Arc very well. I haven't played it in so long.
Yeah, well, that's
Um,
you
There'd be a
know,
heavy learning curve, is what I'm saying.
well, because Jamie's wanting to do something on here too, and I was like, yeah, that'd be all right. I mean, me and him can do the video game thing,
Yeah.
and just post some video game stuff, like not streaming or like, all right, guys, make sure to like and follow.
Yeah.
It'd just be the two of us playing and bullshitting the entire time.
I
But,
tried playing Rainbow Six Siege on my
mhm,
PS4 because I used to play it all the time, right? On that specific PlayStation, I was trying it on.
yeah,
I have hundreds of hours into it. I've played it a lot, but I haven't played it in a couple of years now.
mhm,
And I re-downloaded it and tried to play a couple games, and it's really showing my PS4's age
yeah,
because I couldn't move.
yeah,
I literally got into the game and I would take like a step, 2, 3 seconds, and then I'd be in that spot.
yeah,
And I wouldn't be like a motion. I would click to that spot.
yeah,
Well, it was my frames per second were like 4 or 5 a minute. Like it was awful. And it was, gosh, it was so bad. And I was like, I really, really need to upgrade, but I really, really don't want to at the same time.
yeah. Well, if you get on there and end up playing, if you decide to or whatever, and if we make videos to put on here, I mean, the servers are pretty cheap to rent.
Yeah.
So I would think about renting a server. I mean, it'd be weird just for the three of us, but
No, it wouldn't be, it'd be worth the money, I feel like.
yeah,
3 of us? Yeah.
yeah,
It'd be worth if it was like 2 people, but three,
yeah.
it makes
Well, I
sense.
mean, like as more people end up getting it, and if they wanted to join the server, they could.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
could convince a couple people, like a couple of my friends, to buy it and play it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't talk into it until we actually start doing it,
Oh,
but
I could talk them into
but yeah, I
it. Get
mean,
on stream.
well, we ain't streaming. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Why not?
Cause man, like every streamer's like fucking got something going on.
Well, you don't have to be every other streamer. That's what makes the streamers good because they're not every other streamer.
Yeah,
Like Jinxie, like Queso, like
I do like queso. I just can't. I don't know if I want to put myself through that much ridicule.
yeah.
Like, if somebody comments, like, look at this dumb fat ass on here. Like, it ain't gonna bother me because I don't read the comments anyway.
His
You know,
Xbox messages thing is so funny.
it is.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god! Like the names that they drop, are just so good. Why is your dog hyperventilating
I
over
don't
there?
know. She's special.
She's trying to breathe through a window.
She may or may not have missed a
Yeah,
chromosome on the
this
way
dog
out.
is so special.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember one of them for queso was the instead of Burger King, it was the King of Burgers. That one was really funny.
I like it always cracks me up because the guy that sends him the stuff, his name is Adam,
Yeah.
and so I always feel like it's me just a little bit.
Yeah.
But he'll send him like like you and type 2 diabetes and stuff like that, and like a food calendar and just all kinds of different stuff
Yeah.
like that. And
Sends them workout regimens and shit.
yeah, I don't think he gets that mad, but he plays off like he gets that mad.
Yeah.
So.
See, originally really, really liked queso, and I can't stand him now
Mhm.
because he's fully embraced the YouTuber like personality. Where it's like, oh my gosh, guys, that was not funny at all. Like he sends it so hard and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. Jinxie's about that way now. I can't really watch him. His clips and stuff are great. Um,
Well, Jinxie kind of he in the beginning when I first started watching him, like I don't know, he was pretty cool. Like he was like realistic and stuff like that. But now he sounds kind of like those guys on the YouTube ads for that damn video game where the guys just going back and forth shooting.
yeah,
Oh, do I need to get this or should, oh, I'll get more guys. Sweet. Okay. Now we're going to go for the AK. Nice.
yeah.
It's like, Jesus. Like, can you put any more cheese on that? Fuck.
One of them I've never gotten tired of is still Sketch. Even after all the shit, he embraced it, and now he's so much funnier.
Yeah. Sketch, I love how that guy was trying to just destroy him. And everybody's like, yeah, and
Yeah,
like,
this guy curated on this for hours.
your guys' generation is so fucking savage. Like my generation, but like, yeah, we probably should stop watching them. But like you guys, like you're like, oh, somebody was trying to fuck with him. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
We'll just support him more.
yeah. And
And
now he's even bigger.
yeah, I absolutely love that so much.
Yeah.
Like, just I don't know, like,
Have you heard all the jokes he makes about it now, though?
oh yeah,
Oh, it's so good.
yeah.
He was on the Bad Friends podcast
Was he?
not that long ago.
Oh my god, I gotta watch that now.
Oh, it was so good. And Bobby Lee was like, "Why are your eyes like that? Why are you squinting?" And he's like, "Oh, because like so I can like focus my eyes so I can see, you know." And he's like, "Oh," and then they laugh about it. And Sketch was like, "Oh, sorry, am I imitating you?" I was like, "Oh." And then they
Yeah,
started talking about sex, and then Sketch kept making so many gay jokes like about it. It
yeah.
was so funny.
Well, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's like perfect example of like being young and not really comprehending like life choices.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, he fucked up and made it, a gay OnlyFans. You know,
Did
like
gay porn, but yeah,
yeah, he didn't know he was going to be in a streaming career
yeah.
later
He
on.
didn't know he's gonna be a public figure.
Yeah, he had no idea. You know, I
Yeah,
mean, if he wants to do that, whatever, dude. I mean, I'm not subscribing to it, but
yeah,
but I mean, that's why it's so dangerous. Like this right here is dangerous.
yeah,
Because you don't know if like you want to run for to be governor or something someday.
yeah. And
And
they come
then
back and watch this, and then we're
oh
screwed.
God,
Yeah,
yeah, like yeah. Well, actually, hell, you may gain more votes. Now that I think about it, is especially being in Missouri, because like guns, like them. Democrats hate them. So I mean,
tits, love them.
love them.
There we go.
Oh
We just got
shit,
all of Missouri. 30 seconds.
yeah,
Guns, love them. Democrats, hate them. Tits, love them.
yeah. If I can remember what they look like.
Whataburger, live for it.
I don't
Oh,
remember
I
what.
just said it. I just said Whataburger
Yeah, look at you. You done failed.
the way I rolled at it.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to say it too fast and it rolled off as
Yep. You
Whataburger.
you lost 20% of the vote.
What a burger, sorry.
But yeah, I don't remember what boobs look like without the little pause symbol in between them. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. But
They're pretty nice.
yeah. I did get some stuff done around here this weekend while you were gone.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
You getting stuff done? Psh.
I done like 90% of your dishes.
They're my responsibility, not my dishes.
Well, I guess I can go to the trash can.
Fuck 'em.
You,
I'm making big
I'll
money
have
now. I'll
my
get
own.
Chipotle every meal.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll lose like 150 pounds just because you're not retaining any food.
Yeah,
It's like in diarrhea to go.
that's what you get it for. It's clean flush.
Oh, yeah. This is my cleanse, my Chipotle cleanse.
Yeah,
Yeah. It
I need to do one of
also
those.
it also could be that our system is not used to like something fresh.
Yeah,
It could be that. Um, if it's not microwaved or deep fried, I usually don't have it. Hence this
peak,
prime physique that I have.
peak male physical fitness.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got to hold my breath to pick up a quarter from the floor.
Damn near blacks out trying to tie his shoes.
Yeah, like dude, if I go to pick something up off the floor, especially in the last like 2, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
I have to really think about what I have to do the rest of the day, and if it's that important for me to pick this up. Like $20, but I got a lot of shit to do at work.
I'll just make it back in like an hour or
Yeah,
two,
he'll
whatever.
probably be here when I get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'll go
luckily,
I'll go find my grabbers.
yeah, luckily I do have. I cannot believe I have old man grabbers.
Explain the grabbers to people.
So I was at where was I? I was at Menards one day,
Mm,
and no, I was just kind of walking around looking at stuff, like I like to do,
yeah.
and I see these grabbers. They're like trash grabbers,
Yeah.
Like we have trash grabbers at work, but
Using
they're
to like pick up cigarette butts kind of thing.
yeah, and they're like the ones we have for work are like really expensive.
Yeah.
These are not those.
Yeah.
So I bought like the $30 pair, but the ones for work are like 75 a piece. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. But anyway, so I bought this set for just around the house,
Yeah.
because I was getting lightheaded from having to try to pick stuff up. It's like,
All the blood rushing to your head.
well, no, because it was a whole, like you like breathe in real deep and then you hold your breath and then you do something. And I was doing that multiple times,
Yeah.
so, have to do it every time. Hence why I have hey dudes and boots and slip-ons.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think you have any lacing shoes.
I do. They're behind the seat in my pickup.
Do you wear them?
I mean, when I was working out.
Actually, better question. Do you tie the laces or do you just slide them on?
Well, I mean, we don't need to call me out like that.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Dude, who ties laces anymore?
Me?
Really? Well, you're like bougie on shoes for some reason.
I'm a sneakerhead.
That's not what I heard at the very beginning. But
I love my sneakers. Vans,
yeah,
Converse, Nike. Love it.
yeah, they're still shoes.
I'm wearing my Ariats right now.
Yeah, I was actually kind of mad at work the other day because like I had a situation pop up and I had to go take care of it like really early in the morning, and my work boots were at work, silly me, and all I had was my good boots
Yeah.
and where I work and what I got to walk through and stuff whenever I do stuff like that. So I was like, son of a. So whenever I finally got to where I could get to work to get my work boots, like I'm in the shop, like polishing the shit out of my boots,
Yeah.
like just cussing the entire time.
Just pissed off at
Like,
the
what is
world.
that? I didn't load that. That's bullshit.
It
So
literally is bullshit on my shoe.
it wouldn't surprise me.
You got anything?
Well, I'm trying to figure out why my Mountain Dew looks like the color of a urine test, but
Ugh, it does. Looks like a drug test.
well, it kind of tastes like it too. Honestly,
Oh.
we've all been drunk pissing in the wind before.
I almost just got us canceled.
But no, barbecue next week. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
So Colin has already declared victory. I don't know if you knew that.
Yes, he has.
He came in here and he was talking to somebody that was here, and he goes, "Hey, you see that shield up there?" And they're like, "Yeah." He goes, "It's mine." So,
um, kind of a callback to my Springfield trip a little bit.
mhm,
So you know how whoever wins the contest gets the beanbag toss contest
mm,
gets the shield.
yeah,
I was thinking about stuff to replace the shield. Okay.
okay,
And while I was in Springfield, me and the old lady went to this comic book shop,
mhm.
and they were selling a full scale, real Snake Eyes helmet for G.I. Joe.
It was my favorite GI Joe.
I know, I thought of Sid.
She got excited. She loved GI Joe too.
Um, but I seen the helmet and they had it on display and had the box with it and everything.
Yeah,
It was like 150 bucks.
yeah,
And it was like a full legit helmet you could wear. And it was a Snake Eyes helmet. And I was like, Dubs would love that so fucking much.
yeah. I don't know. I mean,
It would have been sick for in here. It was a cool helmet.
I want to keep the helmets, of course,
Yeah.
but I mean, we could just go full nerd, do the whole Captain America shield.
We should, I'm telling you.
Um, probably go like Mandalorian over there, and then over here
Pick
go
it right.
Iron Man.
Nope.
What?
Fucking Magneto. Wait, what was the first helmet you said?
Huh?
What was the first helmet you said?
Mandalorian?
Hell no.
What do you mean, hell no?
No, not a
There's
Mandalorian
clearly
helmet.
Star Wars on that side,
Yeah.
and there's clearly Marvel on this side.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I do Iron Man?
No, Iron Man's cool. Whatever. I was just hoping for Magneto. Do not do the Mandalorian helmet.
Why not?
You need to do like a cool helmet.
Right, I said the Mandalorian helmet.
It's a cool looking helmet, but it's boring.
Okay, tell me a better Star Wars helmet.
Boba Fett.
It's the same thing, different
No, different
colors.
colors, more wear. It looks more unique. You can't even lie.
Mm, dude, I like the Mandalorian helmet.
We're gonna have to fist fight over
I
that.
like the Mandalorian more than Boba Fett.
That's wild. What about Vader?
Vader, he's iconic. Like, I mean, I do a Vader helmet,
Okay.
but that's almost like picking sides. Mandalorian, they could do either way.
Fuck that. Chewbacca head.
That's
That would be
just
sick.
that's just gruesome.
That'd be sick.
That's gruesome. And then the entire time I'm down here, the whole time, yeah. So
Are there any other good helmets? And oh, Jar Jar Binks' head.
no, I would not sully my house with a Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks never happened.
I love Jar Jar Binks.
Like, I have a special edition DVD where he is cut out of every scene.
I pirated it off of fuckjarjarbinks.com.
Yeah, yeah, because that was the most like we need to sell toys to kids.
Yeah, he was a sick character.
Yeah, like that was like the first official Disney princess in fucking Star Wars.
Dude, he was cool.
No,
I liked him.
yeah, he was cool.
You're such a hater. Damn.
Well,
A stormtrooper helmet would be kind of cool.
yeah, but there's so many
Mandalorian is cooler than stormtrooper helmets.
Eh,
That would be cool.
yeah, I'm a Mandalorian. If you want to pitch in half, you can have a say.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a Mandalorian
Okay,
helmet.
so okay, fine. I'll be willing to break on the Mandalorian helmet. It is cool. Not the coolest, but it's cool. Um, Marvel helmets, are you hard set on has to be Iron Man?
Mm, no, not. It didn't have to be Iron Man. That was just the first one that
I
really
think if it
came to
was
mind.
Iron Man, it'd have to be Mark One Iron Man.
No, I mean I would go red and gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Isn't
mean
that Mark 45?
I
Pretty sure.
dude, there's so many.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that would be cool. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's better ones, especially in
well,
Marvel.
we'll name a character with a better helmet.
Magneto.
Mm. It's purple and it's plain.
Yeah, but it fights off like um Charles Xavier's powers. Like that's a sick helmet.
Right, but
Juggernaut's helmet would be cool too.
you got to remember, like most people that walk in don't exactly know the lore of Magneto.
I guess that's true.
So they're going to think like, "Oh, you got a purple helmet," and I got to explain to them, "Yeah, and it blocks Charles Xavier's mind powers." Who the fuck is Charles Xavier? You know, like,
Captain America helmet would be cool.
yeah, I mean it's a cow. Like
It's like a biker helmet,
it's like
but
it's a top piece. Like
yeah.
exposed mouth, but
Ooh, Batman. That would be sick as hell.
yeah, but that's not gonna like match with the Marvel on that side. I'd
It's
have to make a
true.
whole DC side, and you know how hard it'd be for me to find that many positive things in DC to put on a mantle.
Yeah, that'd be hard. It'd be like
Yeah,
Joker, Harley, and that'd be
yeah.
Superman.
I could, I can't like Harley Quinn because, um, I, I don't know if there is for sure, but I think there's a strong like stereotype of like guys my age liking Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Like I think that puts me in like creeper zone if I do.
Why?
Because think about it. Like, how many guys like my age that like Harley Quinn that bad,
A lot.
right?
And they
And
are pretty creepy.
there you go. All right.
But that's not what makes them creepy though.
No, that's not what makes them creepy.
I see the
It, it
unappeal though.
it's like that one thing, like um, not everybody that has a mustache is a pedophile, but every pedophile has a mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Prove
Dr.
me wrong.
Disrespect did have one.
But I mean, who else would have a cool helmet? Uh, Juggernaut.
Juggernaut's a pretty cool helmet.
Yeah. Deadpool.
This is
I
a
mean, it's a
mask.
mask, but
Spider-Man. Like Iron Spider helmet.
yeah, but Iron Spider helmet, that might be.
See?
I might do that.
It'd go perfectly with your limited edition signed
I know the people
Stan
that are
Lee Spider-Man pins.
right. I know the people that are still listening are like, and he wonders why he doesn't get laid. Um, no, I know. I'm fully aware, guys. Like I know. Um,
That's why the ladies, every woman on planet Earth came together and put you on a list of unfuckable.
I'm 43. Like I'm not even sure it works anymore. Like I ain't test drove it in a while. Uh, Ant Man. I mean,
Oh, that would be a really cool
yeah,
helmet.
it'd be a cool helmet. I mean, everybody'd ask me, who the fuck's that? I'm like,
No,
man.
people who come over here would know. That would be a sick helmet.
Yeah. And not everybody goes for Ant Man. It'd be
No,
unique.
almost no one goes for Ant-Man, actually.
Yeah. Paul Rudd is from Kansas City.
Is it really?
Yeah. I
I
could
thought he was
try.
a Chicago guy.
No, he's like a huge Chiefs fan.
Really?
Yeah, he's been to like every one of their Super Bowls.
That's really sick, actually.
Yeah, he's a huge Chiefs fan.
Hmm.
I don't
Ooh, a
know.
Doom helmet would be sick.
Yeah, but that would go to the video game wall.
What?
That would go to the video game wall.
No, Doctor Doom.
Oh, Doctor Doom.
I like what you're thinking, though. I like Doom, the game, more than Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like Doctor Doom's look also, but at the same time, he can't. What is he exactly? Is he a witch? Is he, you know,
It depends on which strain of
yeah,
lore you're following.
like, is he like a metal version of Doctor Strange? Like, what is he? But, but yeah, like the Doom helmet, yeah, that would go over there. We'd have to see what RDJ does with the Doom.
Ultron's head would be cool.
That would be cool.
Uh,
As long as it had like some voice clips from James Spader.
the Infinity Gauntlet would be cool too.
Nah, I feel like a lot of people have that.
That's true. We do, no matter what, need to have lightsabers in here, like mountable lightsabers,
Yeah.
like red and blue. It would be cool if they were red and blue, but they were the same holster. It's like Anakin's
Hmm.
because it's the same holster or handle he used for his blue saber and his red saber.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it was. If you look in Revenge of the Sith, he's using the same hilt as Vader.
Right, but how did Luke get it?
Huh?
Obi-Wan gave Luke his dad's old lightsaber.
Yeah, which was Vader's.
This is before he ever seen Vader. This is in, A New Hope.
Okay, well,
He,
in Revenge of the Sith,
mhm.
Anakin Skywalker is walking around with Vader's hilt and saber.
Right, but Obi-Wan takes it from him at the end as the fight of Mustafar. Whenever
Oh,
he
you're
cuts
right.
him,
Yeah, you're
he
right.
picks up his lightsaber and takes it, and that's how Luke ends up getting his dad's lightsaber. So he has to make a new one, which ends up
Yeah,
we're
I
we're
see
gonna
what.
go far into lore on that, like not real far, but so Vader's lightsaber has a special kyber crystal.
There you go. I figured you would forget that word. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's a different kind of kyber crystal,
It's a blood crystal.
and it gives there's certain resistances that it has. I mean, this is like some fucking like video game, comic book, way deep. Definitely
Bottom
not.
of the iceberg shit.
Don't even remember what pussy looks like, lore.
Yeah.
So, like, never seen it, never touched it, never going to. But yeah, like it. Yeah, so it's a totally different line. It may resemble it, but it's a different one.
Well, I know that because I just watched Revenge of the Sith, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at his lightsaber. I'm like, that's a detail I never noticed. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's Vader's lightsaber. Because I have Vader's lightsaber in this room right now. And I know exactly what it looks like, and it looks exactly like Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber.
Well, the same guy built it.
Well, it's like the handle's the same. It's got the cylindrical silver with the black slits all over
Yeah,
it.
they all have to build their own lightsaber.
Yeah.
So that's why they have that attraction at the Disney. Is white, like you build your own lightsaber and stuff.
Yeah. I
I seen like the dollar store version of that
yeah.
at a flea market in Springfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had all these pieces that you could build your own lightsaber
That's
at this
sick as
little
hell.
booth
I
and
want to go to
everything.
that.
Yeah, I promised Jamie in Brooklyn that I would take him to this, so
Fuck
like
you.
we can all go. Well, you weren't around for that
That's something you
conversation.
call me about.
Oh my god! But anyway, I gotta get going to bed. It's Sunday, so
Yeah, I could edit this and post it. So,
alrighty. Well, appreciate you taking the time. I had fun. Hope you did too.
eh,
Okay.
yeah, I have fun.
All right. I still hate your dog.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Everybody have a good week.